having our fruit salad after a lovely swim on a hot summer's morning. And the question that has been sort of in my mind is, I seem to be doing things at just the average level. I'm not extraordinary. And how am I feeling about it as I turn 36? Welcome to Kanika's Corner. I am a mother of 2 young children and a counselor. And a lot of my work in counseling has been in helping people accept who they are and be happy with who they are. Sometimes you may feel different because your peer groups, your colleagues or anyone there may have done something wonderful, something great. And that's when you may feel like, oh, should I have done something also? Have I done enough? But you know what? I think it's these moments where we should just appreciate what others have done, enjoy what we are doing, and then see if we want to do something differently. Easy. For me, cooking is a wonderful way of de-stressing, and so you'll find a lot of the times when I'm having a conversation with you, I am cooking and I am experimenting with something. I guess part of the reflection has happened now because I'm 36, which is far closer to 40 than 30. When I'm going through this phase of, wondering what I have done, is it okay being average? The thought that crosses my mind is that how would we define extraordinary or, very good if there wasn't any average, We also have to be there in the equation. And the trick at this point is to look further inwards, to keep looking at what you have done. Look at each minute thing, and that is when you will start to realize what a difference you have made. We don't all have to do extraordinary things to feel good about ourselves, right? Sometimes the simplest acts of even having made a difference in somebody's life, and even just being a good family member or a good friend, is more than enough to reflect on and say, hey, being average is very nice. An excellent way of entertaining Ducky is to come walking with her for grocery shopping. And yes, it means that we have to negotiate as to what we pick up and what we don't pick up. Now, I found that one part of feeling average is self-esteem, right? As long as we're feeling good about ourselves, it doesn't matter whether we're feeling average or feeling extraordinary or feeling very low.
To me, being an average person means having a lot of freedom. It means that you don't have to be excellent and brilliant and strive towards great things. You have the capacity to live your life comfortably.
What's my definition of average? It's something that's a midpoint, something that's neither here nor there. To me, it's a great way of saying balance.
An average is something that we make up to better describe a particular attribute of a population of things. It need not actually exist. So for example, suppose you have 5 children who have 1 mango each, and another 5 children who have 10 mangoes each. On average, every child has 5.5 mangoes. But no child actually has 5.5 mangoes. It's just a made-up number to describe how many mangoes 10 children collectively have.
1, 2, and 3! Average is a range. And the funny thing about averages is that someone we feel is extraordinary and incredible may be feeling very average themselves and may be very happy with where they are. 1, 2, 3! This question of being ordinary, of not having earned a name and not being known about across many people has purely come up because social media plays such a big role in all of our lives. There is so much of information we are putting up. There are so many things that are instantly happening and everyone's looking for that little bit of fame. How many likes have I got? How many followers have I got? And part of the crisis of feeling average is that we don't want to be just like that. We want to be, being spoken about. We want people to notice what we have put up. And while I am putting up videos, I'm not as worried about, how many people have seen it. I basically want to impact whoever I can. So then I look at, okay, how many people's lives have I impacted? Have I made a difference to anyone by talking about what I am, by explaining my experiences? And that is what is important. Most of the people who come to me for counseling go through this crisis. What are they doing in their lives? Have they made a difference to anyone? And why are they in crisis? Their only crisis is that they're not able to look at what they have done, what they have achieved, and whether you're ordinary or extraordinary or average or whatever it is, you have made a difference in somebody else's life. And if you have been able to take care of your life well, that's the biggest difference we can make to anybody's life. This is my little chap. Isn't he motivation enough for me to feel good about myself and to know that, hey, I'm not average. And even if I am average, I am his amma and making a big difference in his life. It's wonderful to be an average person, right? It feels so nice to just be part of everyone else. And the best thing is, if you want to change that, if you don't want to be average, if you want to be something more special, it's in our hands, right? There's so much that we can do to change it. I hope that some of these experiences that I've had on how you can feel happy with wherever you are will hold you in good stead. This is the first of a series of 3 videos that I'm going to be putting up over the next 1.5 months, where I'm going to be talking about how we can be happy with whatever is our situation. So where on the average range do you think you are? So thank you for watching and please subscribe.